Hi everyone, I hope you are all well. And today I wanted to take you through a Heartmath technique called the freeze frame technique, which I touched upon, I think, in the video about heart versus the ego. And this is another Heartmath technique, and it's just used to help you make more heart-based decisions, decisions made from the heart's intuitive wisdom, from your center, from your own inner wisdom, rather than decisions based from the ego. And the applications for this technique are for helping you make decisions around planning. Maybe you're a project manager and you need to plan work projects, working with others if you manage or look after a team. It's great for making team-based decisions, and it's also a great way for navigating difficult situations. So that could be in the workplace, with family, friends, partner. So it's a really useful to have, really useful tool to have to help with any decisions. It's really helpful with the larger decisions that you're having trouble navigating, but it's also really great for the day-to-day decision making too, if you need to use it. So the steps for the freeze frame technique. So the first step is to acknowledge. So it's to acknowledge the current situation that you're in, or the upcoming situation. Just acknowledge it, acknowledge your thoughts and feelings around it. I guess acknowledge if there's anyone else involved in this situation, just acknowledge all the, the different scenarios and things going on that happened around it. And then the next step is to do the heart focus breathing. So that is focusing on your heart or chest area and breathing in and out of the heart or chest area, slightly slower and deeper than usual, and finding a rhythm that's comfortable. And then when you've found a comfortable rhythm, after a few moments or so, activate a positive or renewing feeling. So this could be something like your favorite color, a favorite cuisine that you like, an amazing memory that you have, your favorite place to go to, and it could also be a positive or renewing emotion such as joy, care, love and gratitude. So whatever it means for you, however it is for you to get you to a place of positive or renewing feeling, sit with that for a moment, sit in that feeling, and then from this place of positivity, this place of renewal, ask yourself the question. So it could be asking how you navigate a certain situation at work, asking for a next step in the project that you're working on, maybe asking for guidance on what to do in a situation with somebody else. So just ask the relevant question for you. And then you just observe what comes up. So it could be something that comes up within a few moments, something may come up within a few minutes, a couple of hours. Other things may take a little longer. I guess it all depends on the situation, how many components people are involved, but something will always come up. You will always receive an answer from your heart. And then just act on that answer. So act from your heart's intuitive wisdom. And I think with this freeze frame technique, if you're doing it when you're doing it for the first few times, it's really handy to just to start off with, write down how you're feeling around the situation before doing the technique, and then also write down how you're feeling after you've done the technique. And if you do this a few times, this will just help you recognize the feelings, recognize the emotions, and it just helps you to become clearer going forward on what the messages are, or whether you're acting from place within the heart or whether you're acting from the ego. I think the more you practice this, it becomes really, really clear, and oftentimes quite easy to navigate difficult situations. I know it really helps me, and it does help me to write things down when I am navigating something more, I guess, not serious, it might be the wrong word, but when I'm navigating something a bit more difficult rather than a day-to-day decision. But I think writing down really does help, and it really helps with acknowledging your thoughts and feelings before and after doing the freeze frame technique. And it's very, very likely that you will notice a difference, and you will just feel a lot better around the decision that you need to make or the situation that you're in. It's just such a really soothing exercise, and it's one that you can really count on to make sure that you just don't get yourself into situations that you would rather not be in. So yeah, that was the technique. I really hope you found it useful. So just to recap the steps, so the first step is to acknowledge the situation, do the heart focused breathing, activating a positive or renewing feeling, and then from that space, ask for guidance, ask the question to the solution. And the final step is to observe the answers, observe what comes to you, and then act on them. And that was the freeze frame technique. I hope you found this useful. It really is an amazing tool to have. I think I've mentioned that so many times in this video so far, but honestly, it really, really helps us to, I guess, notice the difference between the heart and the ego when you're making decisions. And it just really, really helps us to make informed decisions in life. And it's a tool that I would personally just not be able to live without. I really, really love it. And I hope you enjoy using it too. Take care. Bye.